once you learn to really fully accept yourself, accept your differences, like I always say, and just love and appreciate yourself, like, this is who I am, Jesus, I love me, then you don't really need to care about who doesn't love you or who doesn't like you. At the end of the day, when you go home at night, those people are sleeping happy. You're the one still caring about what other people are thinking all day long. And then you start to overanalyze things, even down to the littlest thing like flipping out. Maybe you might want to wear a bright pair of trainers, or you might wear a yellow t-shirt, and you're thinking, oh my god, everyone's going to be staring at me. And you know, so funny. No one even pays attention as much as you think they're paying attention. And that was the one thing with me. I always used to go on and on about the smallest things. I never used to show any skin at all. Like, I used to not show skin at all. Like, in summers, I would wear gloves and a woolly hat, and I would wear a tracksuit. I never showed anything. So it's right, so funny how I am now, because I in crop tops and all sorts. But, like, a lot of that, I had really bad body issues with how I was, and I always would be self-conscious about everything, like, oh my god, I can't go out like that because this person's gonna think this. Why am I doing that for? Like, if you want to wear something, wear it. I mean, who are you dressing for? Yourself or to impress people? And that's where we all go wrong, is because we do that. We do a lot of things to impress people, even though we're saying we're doing it for ourselves. But when you truly do something for yourself, you don't really give a flying fuck what anyone has to say. And so you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, when we die, I mean, whose opinions are going to matter when you're dead in that grave? No one cares. You're just going to be another so-so. Half the people that you even worried about wouldn't have even noticed you. Half the people that you'd be subconscious about wouldn't even give you the time of day or thought, because they don't care. Stop caring what everyone else thinks, and stop over analyzing every little thing you do, and just live, just do. That is just as easy as it sounds. We're the only critics. We're the only overcritical of ourselves. Because once you want to do what you want to do, you don't care what your mum and dad are saying. So why on God's earth do you want to care about what everyone else is saying and how you appeal to everyone else? And that is one thing that's very sexy. Confidence is sexy. Someone that is outside the box is sexy. And a lot of people will stare, and you will catch attention, and you will catch people's eyes, because people aren't used to indifference. And even if they do notice people being indifferent and being unique, they still stare and they still draw attention. That's another thing as well. When you get attention, don't analyze the attention you're getting. That's one thing that really tarnished my brain, because every time someone would stare before, when I wasn't used to it, and when I started to get attention, I would always be like, oh my god, this person thinks I'm gay. Oh my god, this person's looking because of this. This because blah, blah, blah. This because of this. Because I look like this. Like, I would overanalyze, even if something wasn't there to analyze. Sometimes people just look. You're not a human. Do you know how much people I look at in the street? It's not like I'm thinking about them. Sometimes you just look. People just look. It doesn't mean that they're giving you a bad look. It doesn't mean that they're even thinking about you. Sometimes people are just looking. And sometimes people are just looking because you could just be attractive. They could like something you're wearing. They don't have to come up to you and say, oh my god, this is so nice. But as much as I say, it's better people compliment than stare. But still, that's the whole thing. Like, people, like, sometimes when you are so insecure and you do start to come out of your shell, you start to compensate that insecurity, and that negativity that you felt about yourself, or something that you're insecure about, starts to flourish on everything else. It just goes in like a monopoly effect, and you need to kill that and always know that you're worthy. So whatever you're insecure about, you're human. Embrace it. It is what it is, and that's just a part of you. People are just gonna have to love it or hate it. And that's that. If people are staring at you, work with it. Smile. If you don't smile, just ignore it, or just walk and keep walking about your business, because that's what people are going to do. People are going to stare. They've got eyes. They're going to look. You expect to have negative opinions, expect to have positive opinions, whatever. People are going to look once you start coming out, and once you start being you and doing the things that you want to do. And that's a beautiful thing, because you're living your life as an individual. Like, fuck society. Jesus Christ. Me trying to conform to society's standards really did not work for me at all. It just left me depressed and miserable. Sometimes you just have to just stop that negativity and start living outside, and you just have to force yourself to just start doing things that you don't usually do, or wear things that you don't usually wear. And once you start putting yourself in that and you don't think about it so much and you just start doing, things just become better. See, the sun just keeps shining the more I'm talking, because that is it. You just start to see light. Don't be scared to be expressive. You know, there's some people, they do a lot and it's just like, fucking hell. But it takes a lot to be that person and to be that bold. That's why I can't always criticize people. I mean, you can always say little stuff because we're all going to be opinionated. It's just how we are as human beings. But some people, I have to give it to them. Like if I'm seeing a proper feminine, a proper queen walking down the road with his handbag and his nails done, and to me it may look a hot mess, but I have to rate him because that takes guts and courage to do that, you know. I mean, I'll never be to that extent, but it's serious. Like when you see certain girls and they wear their pom-pom shorts, and I mean you can see up in the crack and everything, type shorts with their gladiator sandals, their different rainbow hair. It says a lot. It may look a mess, that you have to rate people like that because it takes guts and that confidence that they have to just walk, because they're not trying to impress anyone. To them they look good, and who are you to tell them they look a mess or whatever? We can think what we think, but how much of you have the guts to do that or wear an element of what they're wearing? And people say, I would never wear that, I would never wear that, but do you have the guts to wear that and walk out in the street? And that's the confidence that is beautiful, because these people are individuals and they're living their life for them. They don't care about people. They don't care about what people have to say. They're going to get their nails done. They're going to get their hair done, whatever they want to get. They're going to wear whatever. They're going to wear the shoes, whatever they want to do, because they don't care. And they take pride in that. And that's probably what makes them who they are. So it's a beautiful thing living in your own individual lane and creating a lane for yourself and living in your own truth. And you shouldn't be scared to branch out and do things, because we only have one life, you know. You can't spend your life living for people. You have to do things that you want to do for yourself. And it's a shame I had to learn that the hard way, and I wasted a lot of time. But I won't say it was wasted time, I'll just say I gathered a lot of experiences. Some that didn't need to be an experience, but oh well. I spent a lot of time trying to impress people. Just live. Do things and don't allow anyone to dictate what you should be doing or how you should be doing it, because at the end of the day, the only person that will be depressed and will be regretting what they didn't do would be you. So it's important to go for your dreams and to take chances and to be risky, because you might not get that opportunity to ever do it again. And there's nothing worse in life than having a shoulda, woulda, coulda moment. I wish I would have done that then. I wish I would have done this then. I wish I would have done that. So you just need to live. And just because you may happen to be a parent, you could have pushy parents, you can be anything in life, you're still an individual and you're still a human. And you still got things that you want to accomplish and do for yourself. So do it. Do it. Live. Fuck. Stop putting so much thought into things all the time. Not everything needs 100 thoughts for it to ever happen. Not everything needs to have a list of negative and positives, or just, we as human beings, we do overanalyze things that we really don't need to, down to relationships, down to people, down to buying things, down to everything. Like, Jesus, just live. If you want to buy something, buy it. If you have to regret it later, at least you bought it because something that you wanted to do. So some things you just don't need to, like in a relationship, some people just think in their head, marriage, kids, marriage, kids. Enjoy now. You're in a relationship, just enjoy your man, and when it gets to that point, if it gets to that point, it will get there. Sometimes you just need to embrace the moment, because tomorrow is like never ever promised. Know what I mean? Oh, that sounded so gay. Like never ever promised. Sound like someone that clueless, fuck's sake. I don't even know the title of this video. I don't know if this is another video that just doesn't make sense, because sometimes I'm just talking here because I don't plan ever what I'm going to say ever. Nothing ever works to plan, to be honest. And even if it does go in that route, there's always something you're going to be surprised by or disappointed by. So it's just good to just live. Just live. I need to take some of my own advice because fucking hell, I overthink too much, you know. Oh my god, I overthink and I definitely overanalyze. Such a bad thing that I do. That's why I like YouTube. It gives me a break. I get to have a release when I'm doing a video, when I'm editing a video. I don't have that analyzation, if it's even a word, but it is now. I was a bit iffy about this topic, to be honest, because I didn't know where you would go with something like this, but it's actually pretty good, you know. I really enjoyed making this video, actually. Yeah, I did. I hope you enjoyed hearing it, and I hope that it helps some way someone. Yeah, appreciate you guys, and I shall see you in the next video. I'm where the ghosts are.